Welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
Time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind. Stepping out to the rising enemy, or maybe I'm going out to sea. Maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Whoa, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Whoa, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Whoa, I don't mind, maybe you'll sink or swim. Whoa, I don't
I hope that goes through. I don't know if it
I
will.
heard that. Was that your guitar?
Yeah, I was just feeling like we haven't had a guitar in a while on a podcast, so I just picked it up real quick. So
That sounds cool. I don't know if you heard I was beatboxing, so hopefully that lines up and we have.
I
like
did. I was trying to beatbox to the beat, or not beatbox. Trying to fiddle diddle to the beat.
You were fiddling to the
Not
beat.
fiddle
I heard.
my diddle, but
The diddle was on beat for sure, and it was cool. I liked it. It was kind of had like a, I don't know, the style. It kind of through the AirPods at least had like a kind of like Eastern influence to it.
yeah, I was going for like a Arabian Nights vibe, sort of a thing, like Aladdin soundtrack. You know,
Yeah. Did you see the new Aladdin?
soundtrack. I did.
Didn't we talk about this? We had an
did.
episode about this. I feel like
we
did.
had a Diddy episode, and I don't care for the Disney remakes. Just a sums up of everything from that episode. Nah.
I finally watched the new Lion King movie recently, and I only got about like 30 minutes into it, and then I like just went and did something else because it was boring.
Dude, I would just rather put my face in hot oil than watch any more remakes and sequels.
God. Dude,
Just like-
they probably should stop making them.
Dude, you couldn't watch the new insert movie that's 40 years old. Me not saying a word, just walking to the kitchen, pouring vegetable oil in a cast iron skillet, waiting till it reaches a temperature of 300 plus, and dipping my face in.
Yeah,
That's my response to if I'm going to see X movie.
So when someone's like, "Dude, are you going to see like the new Land Before Time?" and then you don't say anything, you just go in the kitchen, heat up the oil, stare them right in the eyes, and then just dunk your face in it once it's at a nice crispy temperature.
And if I'm not near a kitchen, dude, you want to see Back to the Future 5? Wait, they only made 3, right?
They made 3. They could skip 4 and just go to 5. You never know.
I just said 5, assuming that somewhere in the library of media there was a crappy Back to the Future 4. So I said 5 just to be safe. But if it's Back to the Future 4, I'll just stare at them, deadpan, and then you'd see like yellow ooze coming down my mouth, and then it just turns into a waterfall of vomit. But I'm not gagging. I'm not moving. I'm a statue. I'm just staring them with dead eyes right in their face, just vomiting a silent vomit. That's what that did to me.
Yeah. I will be sure not to ask you if you watched any Disney remakes anytime soon, because I don't want that, because that sounds uncomfortable. I don't want you to have to go through that. And
Yes.
as your friend, I
Someone
can
asked me
prevent
the
that.
day- Do you know what Mobius is?
Oh, that new Marvel movie?
I don't know. Some guy at work was like, dude, you watching Mobius? And I was like, what are you talking about? They're like the new Marvel thing. I was like, okay. This is how far removed I'm becoming from pop culture. I got angry going to see a movie. We saw a movie last week, 2 weeks ago. I got angry at the advertisements just because I'm just so sick and tired of being preached at. Oh, you need this, get this, gotta think this way. And I'm like, no, I don't need your stupid car. I don't need your aftershave or what. I was like literally getting just visibly angry, and Charlene's like, you just calm down. I'm like, this is so stupid, just start the movie. We came early to see previews, not ads about who. And so like I don't get ads because I don't have TV, don't have cable, and on YouTube I pay for it, so I don't have to see any crap. So when people are like, you seen this movie? Oh, you gonna get this? You heard about this coming out? I go, no. I might as well have no internet and be in the woods in Montana. Yeah. And when I do hear about stuff, I get angry. I don't know. Maybe it's just being old.
No, dude, that's just natural progression of getting older. And, I feel you. I validate that. It's like, it's tough because, like you said, it's like, oh, don't you want this new thing, or you got to see and obviously just the media entertainment industry, they're just, the best way to describe them is desperate. Like they're just going to make a movie out of whatever. And there's a lot of really bad movies and things. So, yeah. And,
well, it's just like, yeah, there's just ads everywhere. Like on podcast, when I come across an ad, I'm just like, skip. Don't ever want to hear another advertisement ever again. Skip. It's like they're taking you by the back of the head and putting you, like they're drowning you in water for 30 seconds.
So they're,
and then, are you gonna buy our product? You gonna buy our organic bananas? No, I'm not hungry.
That's a perfect analogy. No, you're gonna get the new Gillette aftershave. No, please. All right.
Make this one 35 seconds, okay? A little longer than okay. Are you happy with your current insurance, or do you want to switch to Geico and say 50% or more?
Oh, please don't do this.
It's like I hate it so much. I can't believe how much I hate advertisements. It's unreal.
Man, I think that could be something, one of our goals, just to not make people have to listen to advertisements. And I'm sorry that, like, you have that association with advertisements. And that analogy is probably one of the funniest ones I've heard in a while. Basically, just different companies, like the like super villain movie style. They're just like dunking your head in the water. So it's like, you got Geico, State Farm, Liberty Insurance, all these people just taking turns just dunking you.
And you know what the Super Bowl commercials are? The same thing, but it's Kool-Aid. They're like, oh no, it's different. This is fun. This is fun. This tastes better. It's purple. You like this. This is fun, huh? It's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Just no, man. No. And yeah, so no.
And then you avoid. Yeah. Sorry. I'm getting heated about commercials. I hate it so much. Hey, did you see the Super Bowl commercials? Dude, no. You didn't see the one with the no. No. What did you think about the halftime? No. That's how I feel about the Super Bowl now because of all the commercials and how like it's just like, oh, look at me, advertisement. I'm gonna just smash a bottle and hope that a football player's in front of me. And then he'll stagger to his coach and be like, we can't play football. There's a deranged fan making a podcast, and he hit me with a bottle.
Yeah, he's down there. He's being scary. Yeah, man.
He's down there scary. We should not.
I support your hatred towards advertisements. And it's just like, well, in this age, too, like, I feel you. When I have to, for instance, when we go and we stay in hotels, like when we're traveling, we'll make a point to watch cable just as, like, just because it's something you have on. But it is nuts how many commercials, and it's almost like there's more commercials than there used to be because nobody's watching cable anymore. So they're like super desperate. They're like, oh man, we're gonna give you 2 minutes of programming and then 28 minutes of commercials. And it's just like, it's the age, I mean, it's dying out. Like someone described it as somebody working in advertisement was like, I work in an industry that nobody wants. Like nobody like wants advertisements. Nobody wants commercials. You know, it's just it's a thing.
And the other thing I hate is like the political propaganda they sprinkle in there. It's like, oh, hey, they're not going to notice this, but it's like, oh, I noticed it and I hate it. I hate it. Get it out.
Yeah,
We
get it out
watched
there.
we watched some Disney movie yesterday, and I won't say what it is, but we watched it, and I was like, well, they had a lot of blank, 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 blank shoving down your throat. She's like, well, yeah, yeah. I was like, yeah, they did. It's like, goodness, like stop the madness.
I'm curious. After we'll do the this is the JJ Fresh After Dark or whatever. I'm curious to hear which movie it was. So after the podcast,
Okay.
I'm gonna get a little sneaky peek, but y'all can't because you're not doing the podcast. So
Yeah, we don't want to be too, I just don't. I don't want to deal with it, honestly. Let's see,
fair.
Disney movies. I got to find out what the movie is first because it was so stupid.
yeah, that's fair. Well, I didn't do it last episode, but I'm gonna while John's researching which Disney movies he hates, I'm going to thank our Patreon supporters. So thank you, Crumb Baby and Gary Graphics, honorary Gary Bilson. Thank you guys, for your support. And your contributions. You've almost got us enough money to get John a plane ticket to come visit me so we can make podcast content. I guess I don't know. I guess it's the same price for me to go out to St. Louis is probably the same for him to come to Seattle because it's like the same airports.
I would think so, yeah.
I feel like, well, it might be cheaper for me to go to you. I don't know how that works. It might be because I feel like Seattle's like, ooh, it's expensive. We've got Amazon and Starbucks and
fish market
and fish markets, and then so they're like, oh, expensive. So it's like $600 round trip, and then and then St. Louis, they're like, yeah, we're St. Louis, we're chill. We're not, we don't have Amazon, but you know what? We don't have really expensive houses, so come visit. And then it's like way cheaper.
We got some drive-bys,
Who got you got Starbucks, we got crimes.
Together, it's gonna be good times.
Good
get coffee
time.
and get capping.
Coffee, Kevin. We should write a song where it's us writing letters to each other. So I'd be like, I'm in Seattle, I got coffee and fun. You're like, I'm in St. Louis, everybody's got a gun. Like
2 shots in my coffee, 2 shots in your chest.
Oh my god.
Just get real hard with it.
Dude, that's so great. Yeah, we should make a real hardcore rap song. 2 shots in your espresso, 2 shots in your chest.
Starbucks, and it's just like a money sign in like bucks, like cash.
Oh my god. Just it goes between, so it's like, I'm talking about like, I'm like, I went down to the fish market, and you're like, somebody hit me with their van.
Oh my gosh.
I think of the story you told me where you guys saw like a van or something with a bunch of stolen parts, and all the parts were flowing out of the back as they were running from the cops.
Oh yeah, we witnessed a hit and run, and we were following them because that's where we were going.
Oh yeah, so you got to see it. You're like, okay, well, we're going to Costco, and this is the only way, so might as well.
And then they just car parts, a trail of car parts, like a slug leaving a little slime trail, except a car.
Yeah,
leaving parts.
That's the fun, the charm of St. Louis, and yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, we've almost got enough money for. I don't know. We can we'll save our Patreon money to get like a cool embroidered jackets or something, and we'll just.
That's what I wanted to give my buddy as a joke for a gift. The game League of Legends had one as their merchandise.
Oh, is it the jacket? The gaming jacket?
Yeah, it's the Chinese jacket, so it has like a dragon on the back.
Yeah, dude.
And it's just like hideous. It's awful, but it's so funny.
So ridiculous that, dude, we should get our own version, just like really just atrocious jacket, because people wear those when they go to like game tournaments, right?
Yeah, what are those called? Like Chinese. I don't even know.
It's like a track jacket sort of thing.
Track jacket. Kind of. Let's see. Chinese embroidered. We should get one with like rats on the back.
It's just like rats. I think we could. I think we could do this.
Here. You remember what it looked like though, right? I can put a picture, and that's like the vibe.
I remember it. It's one of those things that I can't unsee just because of how funny it was. Like,
dude, imagine
that's
just
level.
walking around serious. Like this is my style now.
This is my personality.
I posted it. It's like, who would wear that?
I gotta see. I'm checking it out right now.
I would wear it. Let me see. It's probably on eBay. It was 120 back when they were in the official store, but it's probably much more on.
Dude, that's so
eBay.
great. Can we have one where it's the dragon is a two-headed rat and it's you and I, or the two-headed rat, and then
that'd be amazing.
Yeah, and then the in the front it has two dragons. We could have two rats, and I have my face on one, you have your face on one, and then it's holding the world, but I think instead of the world, it could be like a microphone.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
I think we'd do it. I think my goal is, even if any of these things we joke about doing or being like, oh, it'd be so cool to do that. My hope is even just like one of those a year we can make happen. I know, I mean, the Possum King is one of those things where you're like, dude, I'm going to write a book about possums. And I'm like, yeah, that's awesome. You should do it. And then you did. And I was like, whoa. So, yeah.
Dude, it's coming true. It's coming true.
I saw you asked our favorite person, Crumb Baby, to do some editing, right?
I did. I'm almost done. I'm on chapter 9 out of 10. It's just I figure she could probably get started, and yeah, we'll go from there.
I can't wait. I was telling Andrea about how like I want to do like the audio book for it, but I said I would use like a moniker or a fake name. And she thought that was so funny, just that there would be like, I mean, it's already funny that it's great that books can exist, but the fact that there will be a hard copy and like an audiobook, I think is going to be really special for sure. And if you want, like I said, it could be kind of like a reaction read. So the first time I read the book, I will read it when I'm doing the audiobook.
Yes, it'll be so good.
I'm so scared. It's going to be really hard not to laugh the whole time.
We could have a ribbon cutting at, like, we got Charlene's home right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see. She'll look at me. She gonna look at me as she walking by? Let's see. She's gonna look at me. I don't know. Hello. How are you? What do you have? It's like worm food. Looks like that's the containers you get worms for fishing. Ooh, cookie dough. Where'd you buy all that from?
I didn't. I got it from work.
Wow. Okay. Well, fancy cookie dough.
You guys have cookie dough? Like,
she has like 3 tubs of it.
oh man, that sounds good, man. And that's she's prescribing the cookie doughs.
She's like, oh, you're too skinny. Here's some cookie dough.
Oh, you looks like you. I'm gonna have to diagnose you with the sweet tooth. Here's some cookie doughs.
You're gonna have to take some cookie dough and make sure to not stick your finger down your throat like you've been doing. Just eat the cookie dough and leave it in. Don't get rid of it. Just keep the cookie dough.
Cookie dough. Have you guys ever been to those like cookie dough? Like they have like edible cookie dough.
All cookie dough
places?
is edible.
Yeah, it's true. It's just if you want to get the salmonellus or not.
I've never gotten it.
I've never gotten
I'll
salmonella
take that
either.
risk every time. I think it's just a bunch of hogwash. Like, isn't it more likely to get it from the flour than the eggs?
I thought so, yeah, which is funny, and I like it. We could be like a Joe Rogan thing and just like spread misinformation, be like, salmonella doesn't exist.
Salmonella is not real.
That's not real. We don't believe in salmonella. Yeah, I think it definitely. Do you remember in like the 90s when there was a huge? No, wait, that was E. coli outbreak.
Oh, I think I kind of do remember that.
Yeah,
E. coli. It's like, I don't need a cough medicine.
I don't need none of that. Yeah, I've never had the food.
I don't need no Ricola.
I actually did. I got food poisoning once, and it was really, really bad.
Only once?
I've only gotten it. Actually, no, I've gotten it a couple times actually. But I got it really, really bad once. And it was from. I think it was from Taco Bell, which is funny because that's what I'm going to be eating for dinner here shortly. That's my off to the trough. It's more like off to the dumpster because I'm a rat.
Dude, we were at that dumpster last week.
You guys like dude? Honestly, man, I don't care what anyone says. Taco Bell is good. I'll eat it, and it's just good. It's always good. I enjoy it. Let's just leave it at that. Like, you know.
Well, we had a funny. So I haven't been to Taco Bell since moving here, except for when I got a gift card one year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, here's $20 at Taco Bell. Like, okay, I guess I'll go to Taco Bell a couple times. And then I think 2 years later, I get another gift card, but it's for $50. And I'm like,
Whoa.
good grief. Like, I don't go to Taco. The only time I go to Taco Bell now is, I guess, in moments like this. And it's tied to the app. So I can't even like trade it or sell it or whatever, which is fine. I'll use it. But I tried to use it for breakfast items. And it said, nah, you can't get breakfast items on our app. But that's the only way I can use the gift card. I don't know. We were there like at 10 a.m. Breakfast closed at 11 or something. I was like, why can't we order breakfast? So I was really salty about the whole situation. And I gave them a 1-star review. And they're like, we hope that your situation has improved since you leaving this review. It's like, no.
It has not. It has not. Dude, that's so funny. Like, that's ridiculous. Why can't you get breakfast through the app? You know, that's all you went there for. And like, I don't know. I need to try the breakfast. I haven't had it in years and years and years. I had it was like a crunch wrap.
The crunch wrap, the breakfast crunch wrap.
Yeah, it was good.
I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I wanted to try like all the burritos. Like I was on the app. I was like, I want to try this breakfast burrito, this breakfast burrito. We're going to try this crunch wrap. I was like loaded up. I was like, I'm ready to spend my gift card. And then I go to checkout. It's like, you can't do that. You have to go in person to order this. And I can't use a gift card in person. It has to be on the app. And I was like,
that's just slimy.
Slime balls. Slimy balls.
Slimy, yeah. That's so gross.
What are you eating? Meatballs or something with extra?
Slimy.
Okay, that's extra slime. Did
so gross.
Did Slimer cough up a ghost lung all over your meatballs or something?
Yeah, Slimer. Cat.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Oh, I think dinner has just arrived, so I might actually dip on out to go eat some tacos.
Well, let's finish how we should have started because I don't think we did it this time. We are the Power Pack Podcast, a podcast featuring two dudes on friendship.
Oh, podcast. I haven't done this one in a while, but we are a podcast that is not mutually exclusive, or friendship that is not. And you know, we have a lot of fun here, and you know, I hope y'all can take away from this episode that you know, salmonella doesn't exist, and advertisements are not good, and I hope I do not get tummy ache from Taco Bell.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.